Welcome back to Phoenix Wright, passive-aggressive attorney. Alright, let's get right back into it.
And we have to remember these. It drives me nuts!
8, 2, I can't do it. I never learned to
5848218.
You didn't even get the first number right.
Wait, was it 5848218?
No, it's like 5-8, I can't remember.
I'm pretty sure I'm the closest here. Considering no one else has given a guess.
Well, Mr. Wright, does this tell you anything?
The ID number of the victim at the police department, 5842189. This tells me something!
Close.
Actually, it does, Your Honor. It does! I think.
Meaning?
It has to be what I think it is. But what does this mean?
Oh, let's hear what the defense has to say. You say the ID number of the detective who was murdered at the police department. Tells you something? What does it tell you? Oh, look at that.
Witness!
What is it, Mr. Wright? Come out with it, you fucking bitch. Grinning like a schoolgirl on prom night.
Cause bitch, I feel fabulous. Now it's just, I got a date for prom night. I got confused. And this is news? Huh? Just come out with both guns blazing like you always do. The police department, the prosecutor's office. 2 places, 2 detectives murdered at one time. Actually, I happen to have a police ID number here.
Oh, is it yours?
I'm not part of fucking police.
Just say yes.
No, Your Honor, I'm a defense attorney, remember? This is the ID number of our victim, Detective Goodman.
Shame on you, righto. Personnel IDs are top secret.
Detective Goodman's ID number is 5842189.
Huh?
And this means what exactly?
Huh?
Wait, that ID number we heard from the chief earlier. Yes, I remember that. Don't fucking say anything. Sort of 8-2. I forgot.
You even got the first number wrong! The number the chief police gave us was 5842189. Objection! Wait a second, right? What does this mean? Oh, that's what I want to know. The 2 ID numbers are identical. In other words, the detective killed in the police department's evidence room was Bruce Goodman. What does our witness think about that?
Huh? Oh, ho, ho, sharp as a tack, righto. Sharp as a tack.
But wait, Detective Goodman's a victim. No fair. Don't steal my toys.
You can't have him.
He was killed at 5:15 in the underground parking lot.
Yeah, but Detective Bruce Goodman was also killed at the police department. In the evidence room at the exact same time. Objection! That's impossible. So what we're saying is, the same person was killed at the same time? And in a completely different location? Aurora Borealis!
Rada. You ever heard of time dilation?
Chief, what does this mean?
Objection! No, what I want to know is why didn't I hear about this? Yes, it's top secret, fine, but I'm the prosecutor in charge of the case.
Now, just wait a second, Worthy. No need to get all flustered.
Your Honor, the police department has made a grave error in this case.
Wait. I said wait! Look at me. Oh, didn't you hear me? The oversight, the grave error? Mr. Edgeworth, they're yours!
What? How dare?
We informed you yesterday. I believe it was our Officer Meekins who brought you the news.
Oh, Officer Meekins?
Mr. Wright, where have we heard that name before? Just in case you forgot. Wait! Aha!
I believe this was Iffy?
I don't know. Was he?
I think it was Iffy. Shitty giggling, how about your favorite thing, sir?
There he is.
I don't remember what voice I gave this to.
Just go with high-pitched and stupid.
Excuse me, but is Mr. Edgeworth anyone on the premises? I'm here, sir, at the request of Chief, sir. I've got your report, sir. Here, Edgeworth.
You don't mean him?
Yeah, he means me, bitch, yeah.
According to Meekins, you didn't accept the report. Hard to believe.
But your officer, he told me. He said that report had nothing to do with Lana Sky incident.
Detective Bruce Goodman murdered in the police department evidence proof. Mr. Edgeworth, the victim's name is written right on top of the report.
God! Why didn't your officer tell me?
Honestly, I'm not sure if that officer was capable of making the connection. He did seem challenged.
He looks like fucking Mika from the Bloody Muppets. Look at
His name is
face.
Meekins.
I wonder what he was named after.
In any case, this is a serious error, a gross negligence of duty on your part, Worthy. Maybe I should start calling you unworthy.
But sir, you could have submitted that report this morning to the court as evidence. Then I...
Should it freeze?
Blink. No such luck this time, Worthy, or should I say, unworthy. Yes! Called it.
What?
Now, what was the second rule of evidence law? Well, Mr. Wright?
Oh, well, it's Rule 2. New evidence may only be submitted if it concerns the case at trial. And how is this relevant?
Normally, you submit a list of evidence to be used in the court before the trial. This report wasn't on that list.
So what does this mean? I stopped paying
I couldn't
attention.
submit this evidence until a connection was proven in court. The connection was just proven by Righto over here. Good job, Righto! My boy!
Uh-huh.
Son!
I was just doing my job.
You're my son now!
No! No!
Rada, rada. Rada, rada.
It seems we have come to the end of this trial.
You are becoming a thorn in my side, Worthy. There have been rumors. After all, you were in the defendant's chair just last year.
I apologize for this terrible lack of due diligence on my part.
Mr. Edgeworth?
Please, just give me one day. I will get to the bottom of what happened. If it's the last thing I do...
You'd better get results this time. Really.
I'm sorry, I'm so sorry.
Poor Mr. Edgeworth.
Grumbling like a bitch.
I don't think there's ever been an error this serious in the history of this court.
Oh, damn.
Well, we'll grant one for the day as the prosecution has requested.
Well, what about anyone who has forged evidence ever?
Fuck you, Mr. Robert. No one asked you. Will this be sufficient, Mr. Edgeworth? Ignore the other fucker.
Yes, Your Honor, thank you.
Whatever your punishment for this is, for your sake, I hope it's not decisive.
Basically saying, I hope you don't get fired.
Court is adjourned. Fuck off, bitches.
That was pretty bad. Poor Edgeworth. I feel bad.
It's fine. We know the sequels.
I'll be back in a little bit. I gotta do something.
Just
All
go
right.
to the Miles Edgeworth investigations.
We shall pause. Actually, no, we'll just continue. Fuck it. For now.
Ah, it's me! Mr. Wright. So, what's going on with the case, anyway? I'm a little confused.
Huh? Oh, well, let's see. What is going on? The victim, Detective Bruce Goodman, was stabbed to death after 5 p.m. on the 21st. He died in the prosecutor's parking lot in the police department's evidence room.
I love that. What's this and the evidence room part? The prosecutor's office and the police department are 30 minutes apart by car.
Well, that's what we're gonna find out. Or try to, at least.
Alright, let's do it.
Glad she's in good spirits, but I'm not sure she's gonna be much help with us.
Don't be so sure, Mr. Wright.
Huh?
Would you mind coming with me?
Where?
Sex dungeon.
Oh god. She's 15, Jesus!
I didn't say you and I.
Still weird!
I'll prove that these thick-rimmed glasses of mine aren't just for show.
After hearing thick-rimmed after sex dungeon is not the best thing I've ever heard.
Let's go! Science awaits us!
That's also equally as bad.
Emma's sex dungeon. Looks surprisingly like a parking lot. / crime scene. You know, I really don't think we should worry about the police department murder. There wasn't even a body found there. Who cares?
Of course, it was our victim who was killed at the department.
And my sister would never do such a thing. I know it.
That oil drum, was it empty? The oil drum kicked over by the chief prosecutor was brimming with water.
My sister erasing evidence at the crime scene? Never!
Even though she says they don't get along, Emma really likes her sister.
That's not it at all.
Stop being psychic!
Never! It's just... we're both professionals at what we do, and I trust her.
Big words for a high school student. Well, whether there was bloodstains or not, the water in that oil drum washed it all away.
Ignore the strength of my science at your own peril, Mr. Wright.
Huh? What's that grin for?
This situation calls for one thing, and that is luminol testing fluid. Yeah, I know about this stuff.
Luminol?
Blood is sticky stuff, you know. You can't just wash it away with a little water. Even if you can't see it, it's still there.
But wouldn't the police have already done those tests?
Never trust anyone's eyes but your own, Mr. Wright. This is why I surgically removed mine. Just give it a try.
Me? Why do I have to do it?
I'm a minor. I can't even drink yet.
We're testing bloodstains with this stuff, not drinking it.
Here, look. I'll lend you these glasses.
Huh? You had an extra pair of those things?
To test for a blood reaction, just spray the luminol on it. Like this, see? Touch the screen to spray on it. Okay, let's find us some blood stains.
Okay.
Oh my god. Try the car. See what's in the car. Never mind. Oh fuck.
I can see her eyes.
My computer went out.
I can see her eyes shining behind those glasses. So this is a blood stain?
It's so,
Emma, you're shaking.
Bleh. It's just... this is my first time seeing real blood. I've never even cut myself before.
Scientific investigation in action.
Oh, okay, well, we definitely know that this is a bloodstain. But doesn't something strike you as odd? Scientifically speaking, of course.
What's odd about this, scientifically?
There should be fucking loads of it!
Yeah, the amount. The perpetrator and Detective Goodman fought here, right? And don't you think that there'd be a little more blood?
I definitely think so. I mean... Look at all the blood on the sole of the victim's shoe.
It's strange. If they fought here, there'd have to be more bloodstains than this.
Hey, Mr. Wright. See how I'm marking up the floor plans when we find a bloodstain? Find more blood! See? I'm pretty handy to have around, right?
Now you're fucking useless.
Fuck you!
Yeah, that's very useful information to have.
I saved up my allowance to buy this. Off eBay. We can't be sure that the police will reveal all their evidence in court. Sometimes they fail to mention evidence that doesn't fit with their view of the case.
And we'll drag that heavy evidence out into the light of day.
Yeah! It feels like we're really investigating our crime now, doesn't it? Even though we have been the entire time for the past 2 days.
This luminol stuff is going to come in handy.
Opens cap, drinks it.
Alright. I wonder how that fluid of yours would react to a nice deli box.
Miss Star! You have blood in your deli box?
You only trust your own eyes, Not bad, you two. This day-old deli box is on the house. Sorry, it's just that kind of lead doesn't really get in my mouth watering.
Dun 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 dun.
Alright. You certainly put me in a tight spot today. My apologies, Miss Star, but no, it's okay. It was my fault.
Oh, we know. Bitch.
I witnessed everything from that security room right there. But I was afraid that I wouldn't sound convincing enough, you see. I was wrong to think that. I'm sorry.
Sorry? You lied on the witness stand! That's unforgivable!
And it's perjury. And you can get jail time for it.
And it's illegal! Bitch.
Little girl, don't forget what's important here. Even if the place I witnessed the events from was different, I still saw what I saw. I saw Chief Prosecutor Sky stab a man in cold blood, and that testimony still stands. I swear it on my honor as a detective. She stabbed Goodman. I know this photograph has something important to tell us, but what?
So you were a detective, weren't you, Miss Star?
Yes, it was a long time ago. Well, 2 years ago. No matter how hardened the criminal when they faced me. They coughed it up. Coughed it up? They confessed. They babbled like babies. You know. I may seem like a demon sometimes, but I can be an angel too. I wouldn't doubt it. Every day I dragged the dirt out of the mouths of suspect after suspect. And before long they called me... the cough-up queen.
Oh, and here I thought someone had gotten food poisoning from your lunches.
And you were let go, or fired. I felt that I had found my dream job when I became an investigator. And if these prim and proper prosecutors hadn't let me go, I'd still be one today. It's all because of that case. The SL9 incident. Wait, she doesn't mean...
Wait just a cotton-picking minute. What do you think about this? Why is she presenting it?
SL9 incident. On that knife. And on that note, Goodman. Goodman was the head detective on that case, you know.
Really?
That knife was evidence from that case, the murder weapon. It was due for transferal the very day that Goodman was killed. As I suspected, SL9 isn't over. Not yet. Do you think you could tell us more about the SL9 incident? Alright, cough up, Queen.
No!
It doesn't seem like she wants to tell me more about SL9.
Maybe if I stab you with this knife.
Stabby.
You're probably good.
Yeah, I'm gonna get the same text.
Is this her theme?
No, it's just the general girl theme.
Oh.
Why isn't she telling us more about it? I had one of those up until 2 years ago.
Back when you were the cough-up queen, right?
We found this ID card here in this parking lot. Well, there's no mistaking that. It's definitely Goodman's. But it's the same ID as the man who was killed at the police department.
A man was killed in the police department?
That's impossible. I wish I could be so sure. What am I supposed to fucking present?
Mascot.
No, she's not gonna care about that.
Humor me!
Fine.
Yeah. Oh.
Could you take a look at this? You! Yes? You said you wanted some hot tea, right? No, but thanks, she didn't even look at it.
You must have to brew the leaves a long time to get a rich flavor like this.
We pre-infuse the leaves with steam before brewing.
Pre-infuse. I knew it! So that's the secret to their aroma. Exquisite.
The only thing I'm smelling here is wasted time.
Ah, sad they didn't want to talk about the blue badger. That's gotta be important somehow.
Speaking of blue badger.
Here we are! Wherever we are.
Oh, we're trying to investigate. It's even busier here today than it was yesterday.
The detectives are running around so fast they're blurring. Sonic speed.
I suppose it makes sense. The detective did get killed in their own department.
So, the evidence room, the scene of the crime. According to the pamphlet we got at the front desk. Here it is.
He's like a kid at an amusement
how
park.
far you guys into it?
Not very.
Ooh, a real crime scene! Just like the other real crime scene. Let's go take a look.
Security guard office. That's a new area.
You want to do this by yourself, right? Because I already know what you gotta do.
I can't imagine who will find her.
Yeah, I'll try until I get really, really stuck. Okay. Once this with the decor in this place is very eccentric.
According to the pamphlet, this is the guard station for the evidence room.
So beyond that door is the evidence room. The scene of the crime.
It sure seems that way. Oh!
What's wrong?
It's those cacti! They're so prickly, so imposing. It's hard to think straight.
Oh god. If you can't handle the cacti, stay out of the desert. What I want to know is if this is a guard station, where's the guard?
I have a feeling I know who this guard is already.
Fucking AIDS.
The
evidence room is beyond that door.
Let's just walk in. It won't open.
You thought it'd be open? I think we'd need someone's permission to go in there first.
How about using Detective Goodman's ID?
Looks like there's a video feed from the evidence room here.
There's a light blinking below the monitor. It says... recording.
Oh shit. They're also doing an improv and I dropped my mic.
Wow. He's really bad at this.
Confirmed that Officer Marshall is also doing his own improvs.
I bet we could use this computer to check on who went in and out of here.
Except that that's not going to happen. There's no one in here, so there's not much we can do.
Can't believe they still have a floor trap.
Let's go to the Criminal Affairs Department and see what happens. Well, everyone looks deadly serious here.
Well, there was a vicious murder of a detective in this department, after all.
Yes, but the same detective was also killed at the same time in the prosecutor's lot.
Ah, makes my head hurt.
Well, first things first, I want to check out the crime scene here.
Yes, you sound dead set on investigating. Eh? But don't mess up, or we could wind up dead.
I doubt anyone wants more mysteries or dead bodies around here right now. But it doesn't look like anyone's gonna help us much either. Oh, go schmuck yourself. Can't do anything from there either. The detention center! Was I misguised in questioning?
I hope the detectives aren't yelling at her. How did you kill him in 2 places at the same time? Can you imagine?
How's she supposed to answer that? Wait a second. The chief said they caught the criminal at the police department.
Let's come back later.
So now we go back to the criminal's affairs department?
Girl.
Nope. That's not it. I'm actually stumped.
Ba-ba-ba-da-ba-da.
Popsicle!
Yikes,
Popsicle!
that sure is prickly. It must be the real deal.
I would think just one big one would be sufficient.
This cactus is a lot like my sister, actually.
Miss Sky?
Encased in a cold, rigid shell with thorns pointing out in every direction. Just like her.
You know, I've been looking at this cactus a while now, and I don't see the resemblance.
It's more of an attitude thing than a physical similarity.
Huh.
Man, look at that fucking alcohol.
Yeah, he's drinking beer on the job.
No, I'm still confused about this fucking... Yeah, okay, she's talking about it. Nice. Look on the floor! A lasso!
Looks like it's set up to trap something.
A trap? Here? Wait, I know! Maybe someone was trying to catch a wild bull in here. But the lasso missed.
You sure have an active imagination. Still doesn't look like he's gonna come back.
Step in the lasso. This swinging door makes this place look like some kind of saloon.
But look, it's nailed shut. You can't get in that way.
Of course not. If you went in through here, the cactus would fall over. Ouch.
I'd say it'd be more of a yeah myself. So there's nothing here worth examining other than maybe the coats.
You done horsing around? This is... There's a security guard uniform hanging here, in quotation marks.
It looks more like a costume than a uniform, honestly.
A leather jacket, leather pants, a leather... What was that called again? A punchy, a paunchy, a pinchy... I know, a poochie! Wait, maybe that wasn't it.
It's a poncho, but I think I'll keep that information to myself for the time being.
Rude!
Racist.
Racist. Alright, seems there's still nothing I can do here.
Oh, the power of Google compels me.
What am I supposed to do then, Iffy?
You're supposed to go there and use that fucking powdery shit.
By presenting luminol?
No, you're supposed to look around.
Oh, wait, so just look for more luminol things. I guess.
So this is the famous oil drum.
Well, no time like the present. I'll try to kick it over myself. Hee-yah!
That's okay, don't cry. That Lana Sky must be a powerful woman. So what, am I supposed to present, like, luminol?
Maybe?
I think, I don't know. A good thing just...
Okay, no. That doesn't do anything.
Let me see here. Returning to the parking garage, I had a tested area with someone else trying to score that there had been indeed some blood washed away at the scene.
Yeah, I know, but I've already done that bit. What's the next bit? We've already talked to Angel Star.
Did she tell you she was fired from the...
Yep, she did.
Yep.
The case, what else? Wright went to the evidence room, the guard station where there wasn't anything there, and the door to the evidence room was locked, and right back Demi Gumshoe said they would meet the suspect on second. They go back to the thing and examine the blocker room thing. I don't know what this is.
There's no locker room thing. There's like a sensor here.
Evidence room. Go to the evidence room.
I can't go to the evidence room.
Apparently that
we can't get inside.
Ow! Dr. Gumshoe.
It's fine. We'll figure it out next time on Phoenix Wright, Passive Aggressive Attorney.